Arch Manning, and you say he's transformative, he's generational, you're lying. He's not.
Cleveland fans have gotten so used to losing that they're excited about tanking for Arch Manning, a quarterback who's currently looking like he belongs on a junior varsity team.
Saying Arch Manning is a bust already is asinine. Now, can we say that Arch Manning was overrated by several pundits? Hi, I'm several pundits. Can we say that Arch Manning was overhyped by several pundits? Hi again. Several pundits. Yes, we can say that. But I'm not going to say that Arch Manning is a bust.
Mm-hmm. Everybody is not generational. Just because they have one or two good games, do you understand what a generation is?
Yeah. I think he's made 6 starts in his entire collegiate career at this point. 3 starts last year, 3 starts this year. Furthermore, he did have, although it wasn't the most impressive thing in the world, he had a 4-touchdown game just 2 weeks ago. Busts don't have 4-touchdown games.
Look, everybody keeps saying that he's a generation. Bruh, we've got to stop with this generational stuff.
So I'm not going to come out here and call Arch Manning a bust if you have 4 touchdowns in your 5th game as a starter. Is he underwhelming based upon all of the hype right now? Yes.
You understand what transcendent mean? Do you know what transformative mean? We just be using stuff because it sounds good. Stop saying that. He's not. And like you said, Johnny, the thing what happened is that when Ewers were hurt last year and he's playing substandard teams and he looked really good. Well, they should go to Arch. They should go to Arch. They should go to Arch. Bro.
Say that Arch Manning will not be coming out of college football this year. It's been a disaster. He is literally last in the SEC among all quarterbacks in completion percentage and near the bottom in everything else. Of 14 quarterbacks with 3+ starts, he's 12th or worse in virtually everything. It doesn't look good. The production's bad. It just doesn't look right.
This is what decades of terrible front office decisions does to people. Browns fans don't even expect to win anymore. They just accept being losers and dream about draft picks.
Is reporting that this year doesn't matter. Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, throw it all in the garbage because the Browns are in on Arch Manning and Nick Saban together in 2026.
Let's talk about Arch Manning. Your opinion of his start at the shoe is what?
It was predictable. He doesn't warrant having his name mentioned in the same breath as that trophy. If you think he's, somewhat a quarterback who's going to have a successful career, or a successful season, why don't you start talking about the Davey O'Brien Award or the Johnny Unitas Award? Whatever those quarterback awards, but not.
You know why they can't say anything about the Johnny Unitas Award? It's because Shedeur won it. And they discredited it so much that they had to go straight Heisman with him.
Where Sanders is sitting on the bench as the emergency quarterback, not getting any development time. And instead of being mad about it, fans are like, yeah, this is fine. We're building for the future. What future? Arch Manning can't even handle college defenses right now. The kid looks completely lost out there in Texas. He's throwing passes like he's never seen a playbook before. But Browns fans see the Manning name and lose their minds. They're ready to waste another season chasing a guy who might not even start for his college team next year. Joe Flacco is out there getting destroyed every Sunday. The guy can barely stand up in the pocket. The Browns are 0-3, and their fans are actually happy about it. Let that sink in. This is the Cleveland mentality in a nutshell. Always living in the past, always making excuses for the front office, always accepting failure as normal. Other fan bases would be rioting if their team started 0-3 on purpose. Browns fans, they're planning their draft party already. The front office knows they can get away with anything because Cleveland fans will just shrug and say, maybe next year. They've been saying that for 25 years. Arch Manning is throwing interceptions against college kids and looking like he needs another 3 years of development. But sure, let's tank a whole season for that. Browns fans deserve better, but they'll never get it until they stop accepting losing as their identity. The saddest part, they actually think this plan will work.